Hey Saggy, welcome to your reading, your general love reading. For whenever you find this message, it is a timeless reading, so it is good to go for whenever you click on the link. Thank you for being here. I hope you all are doing well. So today is going to be a general love reading for the sign of Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, or other strong placements. Okay, so we're going to look at your energy, Sagittarius, how you're feeling in this connection, your person's energy, what your intentions are, what your person's intentions are, what the possible potential outcome is of this connection, and then also messages from your person at the end of the reading. So stay with me for that. If you would like a private reading, all the information is in the description box below. Okay, so Saggy, let's see. I've already blessed the space, blessed the cards. What is going on with Sagittarius Spirit, Sagittarius in love? Okay, this is for your person of interest. We're going to look at your energy first. What is going on for Sagittarius, please, Spirit? What is going on for the sign of Sagittarius? Strongest messages will come through. I get very specific messages sometimes. Wow, as I split the deck, love. The messages can be very specific, so if they don't resonate, don't force it to resonate. Take what fits and leave the rest. Okay, Saggy, so let's see what is going on in your energy with love. How are you feeling about this person? Whoa, okay, some conflict, Sagittarius. What is going on with your energy? The Star. I'll show you the cards just now. What is going on with Sagittarius? Strength. Wow, 2 major arcana. Okay, so Sagittarius, you've been feeling very conflicted about this connection. 5 of fire, 5 of wands. She looks a bit shell-shocked. You know, there's a lot of activity going on around her, passionate activity. The 5 of wands is about passionate arguing, conflict, everybody having an opinion, lots of different opinions, people trying to make their point heard, not a lot of listening. But you've been feeling in this energy, Saggy, just kind of like sitting there, like not knowing who to listen to, what to pay attention to. Passionate conflict as well. So it is a fire card. It is a card of your element. You are fire, Sagittarius. But you seem to be holding your ground here. You're trying to block out this noise because it is interfering with your perception or your thoughts or your feelings towards this person. It could be opinions from family members, from friends, from your friend circle, from their friend circle, a lot of interference happening here. But Sagittarius, you are the angels of the zodiac wheel, and you see this this person has got wings. So you are listening to your inner guidance about this, and you seem to have a bubble around you. So this is good. In the traditional tarot, it is, a very conflicting energy. But with this card, what I'm getting is that you're bubbling yourself out from that. And why I say that is supported by the other 2 cards that have come out, the major arcana. So this is, you're listening to divine guidance, the Star, card of Aquarius. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. But the star is all about hope and wish fulfillment. So you are stepping into this energy of hope, Sagittarius, and blocking out, you seem to be blocking out the cynicism and the opinions and the conflict surrounding you about this, going within and looking for the hope in the situation, wishing on a star, wish fulfillment. The card of strength came out after the star as well. So you are taming your feelings at the moment. Card of Leo. So taming the beast, it's about taming the beast, not rushing, building strength and courage to move forward. So there could also have been a separation or a breakup here that is causing you to go within, to connect with the Most High more, to listen to your inner guidance, to build strength before you can take action again. So holding back right now. It's also a number 8 card, which is the card of prosperity. And as I said that, I just realized the star is number 17, which adds up to an 8. So 2 8s here. There is prosperity in your energy. There's prosperity and hope in this connection. Or if not in this connection, in what you are manifesting towards you, Sagittarius. So let's see what's going on with your person. At the bottom of the deck, Hermit. So you could be in a very still, contemplative, going within energy right now. I have to mention these 2 butterflies that I see here. So this is a very the facial expression on this person is like, I'm not listening to all this nonsense or noise around me. I'm going to trust in my spirit guidance, my inner guidance. These 2 butterflies flying around her, white butterflies as well, which is purity. So you're how do I put this? You're allowing yourself to sit in purity about this, to not allow your thoughts, your opinion, your decisions to be tainted by the opinions and thoughts and actions of others right now. Which is good, which is really good. It's not easy to do, especially if it's family and friends. But sometimes we gotta shut those voices out, so that we can make a clear decision for our own highest good, because it's not about anybody else. So what is your person going through, Sagittarius? Well, wow. Ooh, there is love here. Also, card number 6, the Lovers. There's a decision that's needing to be made here, but not yet ready to make this decision. Kind of just also taking a pause, your person. I'm getting strong Leo energy. So you could be dealing with a Leo. What is your person going through, Sagittarius? How is your person feeling? So there is love, the Lovers, a divine connection. Seven of Fire, defensive. So your person could be feeling a bit defensive right now. Let's get one more. Defensive and guarded. Not ready to take a leap of faith. Okay. Ten of Swords. Wow. Okay. So we have the Love card. Seven of Fire, Seven of Wands. This is about defending a territory, defending your peace, blocking out sometimes an unseen enemy. So your person's feeling very guarded at the moment. This unicorn is like almost wanting to go at something that's not there. It's about unseen enemies. They're not always, very forthcoming. They're not always physically evident, like those 7 sparks flying around the unicorn. It could be thoughts or fears or insecurities that your person is having that's causing them to feel guarded and block you out, maybe. So maybe the communication between you right now is a bit stifled, and you're picking up a defensive energy from this person. But it's about hurt. So there's been a betrayal here, or 10 of Swords. There's been some kind of heartache in the situation that your person is thinking about. The 10 of Swords is a very painful energy to be in. It's like being stabbed in the back in the traditional tarot. It is a man lying on his stomach, and he's got 10 swords in his back. In this card, your person's asking why. It feels like they're asking for guidance on why this connection has possibly ended and the way it ended. It could have been a sudden ending. But the 10s are a progression from the 1. So I'm getting that this was a long progression towards this ending. It was kind of drawn out. And this person is also, has also got wings. So there's definitely divine guidance going on here for both of you. Divinely guided messages. Your person could be seeing feathers, white feathers, signs from spirit, synchronicities. And the 10s are also the end of a cycle. So even though this was a painful cycle, there is hope here that it is coming to an end. There might not have been an actual physical betrayal in the 3D reality of this connection. But because this person has such deep love for you, whatever has happened has caused a lot of pain and heartbreak. It could have triggered heartbreak and pain from the past, which is what is causing them to be defensive or to have lost some hope in this connection. There's some cynicism here. And sometimes we believe that our cynicism protects us. I just saw a quote about that. But it doesn't always protect us in the way that we think. So I want to have a look at the mutual energy here, Sagittarius. What is the mutual energy here for Sagittarius, please, Spirit, between this connection? The Hanged Man. So still on a pause. Card 12, it's a 3, adds up to a 3. Card of Pisces, you could be dealing with a Pisces, you don't have to be. But it's about looking at this from another perspective, gaining another perspective. He's hanging upside down. It's also a very intuitive card, so it's about trusting your intuition, taking a time out, and this is in the mutual energy. So this connection is on pause at the moment so that both of you can look at the higher perspective of this connection and the lessons that needed to be learned here. What has this connection brought into your life, Sagittarius? What are the lessons? Look at the bigger picture. Look at this from a different perspective, from a higher perspective. And it looks like both of you are doing this at the moment, or are being forced to do this, but by whatever has happened in the physical world in this connection. At the bottom of the deck, the Two of Cups. So yes, the Two of Cups and the Lovers. You both feel it. This is a mutual, divinely guided connection. A lot of love here. So the lovers, the love card, the Two of Cups. Let's look at your intentions, Sagittarius. So what are your intentions in this connection? What is Sagittarius' intentions in this connection? Please, Spirit, what are the intentions of Sagittarius? This is causing you to feel a little bit overwhelmed, I think, and that is what has forced you to kind of take a step back. Maybe overthinking the situation. I just heard star-crossed lovers. So this could be a connection where there is a lot of love, but for some reason when you come together, it doesn't align. And you're both considering, is this something to take forward or not, to work on or not? 9 of Pentacles, yeah. So you're independent at the moment, Saggy, but you're looking for a higher level of commitment. What are Sagittarius' intentions for this connection, please, Spirit? What are Sagittarius' intentions for this connection? You could be dealing with another fire sign. I just saw the Hierophant, which is a higher level of commitment, marriage, but he didn't make it out. Wow, the Star again, please, Sagittarius. You are wishing on a star. Temperance, that's your card. Wow, you're showing up in your reading, Sagittarius. Card of balance, card of patience, Archangel Michael. So this is definitely a divine intervention that has happened here to separate the two of you or bring about a shift in this connection. It is about balancing, alchemy. She is mixing up, different potions there, different liquids, about, getting the right balance, finding the right balance in this connection. It is about patience as well. So these things take time. So this might be frustrating you, Sagittarius, because you want to move forward is what I'm getting, but you're being forced to just surrender to the divine. Card of Archangel Michael as well. Then the Star. So the Star has now shown up twice. Major Arcana, you could definitely be dealing with an Aquarius or someone with strong Aquarius placement. Like myself, I have Aquarius Moon. So Moon, Rising, Venus, Sun sign. But the Star is about hope and wish fulfillment. Isn't it interesting that both the Temperance card and the Star have very similar imagery? It's about alchemy and balance in this connection. But you're hoping, Sagittarius, that this comes together. You're wishing on a star. This connection is your wish fulfillment. I'm getting, or I just heard, that you're not able to let it go. It is a very strong, powerful connection. And with so many major arcana on your side now, Saggy, that's 4 major arcana out of 6 cards. And your mutual energy is a major arcana. Your person got the Lovers, which is another major arcana. So this, whatever's going on here is being divinely orchestrated. I'm not getting that the two of you actually have anything to do with it. Now the last card that came out, Saggy, was the 7 of Swords. So, that's very dark, but it is, the card of deception. So there is some, I don't know if there was deception in this connection. That's not what I'm getting. I just want to clarify, actually. Spirit, why is the Seven of Swords here? Maybe not. You're not wanting to see the truth about this connection. Why is the Seven of Swords here, please, for Sagittarius Intentions? Okay, the Eight of Wands, which is a card of fast progression forward, wanting to communicate, fast communication. And that's come under the Seven of Swords. Okay, so you might be holding back. I think you're wanting to, and this is also a card of Sagittarius, the Eight of Wands. And that's the energy I was picking up, that this patience is really challenging you. Because what you're actually wanting to do is rush forward and communicate. And you're having to hold yourself back or not be honest with your person or yourself about what you're actually feeling. Because there is this pause at the moment that is being divinely orchestrated. So you're not having a choice, really. I'm sorry about that, this angle. So wanting to rush forward, exactly, it came under the Strength card. So really having to hold yourself back and not rush forward with communication. Shooting the arrows of love, Sagittarius is the archer. Having to tame the beast, and this is forcing you to practice deep patience, Sagittarius, and that's not something that you're comfortable doing. And I'm picking up this discomfort, or this overthinking the situation, wanting to rush forward, but also being guided not to. What's going on with your person? What are their intentions? What are their intentions? Okay. So the intentions are to apologize for something, to come forward with a small message, a small emotional message. The Page of Cups, the pages are very innocent energy, small energy, childlike energy. So this is in your person's intentions, wanting to come forward, wanting to apologize. And then the World, another card of an end of a cycle. So we've seen the Ten of Swords, which is the end of a cycle, a painful cycle, a karmic cycle. There are lessons that were learned in this connection. And the cycle is now coming to an end. These lessons are being learned. Your person is integrating the lessons, wanting to come forward and apologize for something. You will know what that is, Sagittarius. But the devil energy is here. So there are a lot of insecurities and fears, and it could be due to a past situation. I think I did say that, because of the deep love here and the deep passion between the two of you, this person could feel like they've been betrayed. Whatever has happened could have triggered deep insecurities and fears within them, and this is the lesson that they're needing to process and close out, is how to overcome those insecurities and fears, real or imagined. And this is why your person might not be coming forward right now, Sagittarius. The cycle is closing out. You could also be dealing with a Capricorn. This is the card of Capricorn. But it's also being feeling bound. So we've got the Lovers and the Devil, which is the same energy. The Lovers in the traditional tarot is also two people, divinely guided connection. And in this card with the Devil, these two people are feeling bound to each other. So there could have been some toxic patterns in this connection that were needing to be released and come to an end, which has resulted in this time out between the both of you. so that this cycle can come to an end. Whatever toxic patterns have been present can be closed out or healed before the two of you can actually come together. So your person's wanting to close out the cycle, wanting to integrate the lessons. This is the card of Saturn as well. And Saturn rules over Capricorn. So another Capricorn energy here for you. But Saturn, is about lessons. It's the planet of life lessons. It's the old man, kind of waving his stick at you, kind of to reflect on your choices and your actions, and see whether you've healed enough to be able to step forward. So there is an apology that your person's wanting to make, but there's a lot of insecurity, a lot of triggers, a lot of fears coming up about this connection. So let's see, Sagittarius, what is in the outcome? What is the potential outcome? So on a pause at the moment. On a pause. You are holding out a lot of hope for this connection, Sagittarius. What is the outcome? As I split the deck, Temperance again. You always do this, Saggy. You always show up for your reading. Wow. Patience. Patience. I know it is so challenging. Yes, it is challenging. It is overwhelming. Burdens. You're feeling burdened. Wanting to rush in. Not being able to. Your person's being triggered. If you do communicate, your person's not ready to receive, these arrows of love at the moment. And I think you know that, but it's really challenging to accept. So you're having to hide your feelings. Yes, that's what I just heard with the Seven of Swords. You're having to hide the way you feel and pretend and not reveal what your true feelings are, because it's not the right time. It's just going to trigger, some more conflict or arguing or push your person away. It is challenging, Sagittarius, I know. Okay, so what is the potential outcome, please, Spirit? What is the potential outcome? Wow. Okay, so the High Priestess, the Tower, Two of Wands, Four of Swords, Eight of Pentacles. Okay. Bottom of the deck, Page of Pentacles, card of friendship, but also starting again in the physical world from the beginning. So there's definitely a new beginning that needs to happen in this connection, or an ending. There is a decision that needs to be made. So both of you are healing right now. There's healing that is coming out of this connection. There are spiritual lessons, big time, that have come out of this connection, that have taught you both a lot about the way you love, how you receive love, how you give love, how you interact with your person. It has taught you a lot about yourself. And it has come out of heartbreak, but those heartbreaks were from triggers and fears and insecurities because of the way that you interact with each other, Sagittarius. There's something that I'm just getting with the way you communicate or the way you are with each other. Even though this is a very deep connection, you're both not at the same vibration yet. And that is possibly why this pause needed to happen, so you both can just integrate the lessons individually before coming together again. Because those toxic patterns are just going to continue to repeat and repeat. And when I say toxic, it doesn't mean abuse. It can, And I would never advocate going back into an emotionally abusive, physical abusive, mentally abusive relationship. So take this as it resonates, Sagittarius. You will know what it means for your situation. But there were some unhealthy patterns in this connection that are being healed, that both you and your person are healing from. Listening to your intuition, card of Pisces, the High Priestess. So being guided by your higher self, listening to your intuition about which path do you need to take. Which path do you need to take? Exactly, the Two of Wands is about making a decision on the pathway forward. But you're both contemplating this and not revealing it to each other. So the High Priestess knows a lot. She knows. I think you both will come to the realization or the knowing of which direction you both need to go in. So a decision needs to be made here. Whether you heal this connection, come together, heal those unhealthy ways of being with each other so that you can come together in a healthier way, or whether, this is the end of your cycle, of this karmic cycle. Some relationships are meant to come in to teach us lessons, and then they move forward. You move forward in separate directions. Even though the love is really strong here. But you both will intuitively know which direction this is meant to go in. The Tower. So the Tower came out as part of the outcome as well. So this was a big shake-up for both of you. Card of Scorpio. The foundation in this connection was not stable. And it's because of those, the ways of being with each other that are not stable. So it needed to come crashing down in order to be rebuilt. Rebuilt. Okay. Eight of Pentacles. Card of working on something very diligently, mastering something. And this has been coming out for all the relationship readings that I've been doing recently. And the message that I'm getting so strongly is that relationships take time. They take a lot of time. They take a lot of work. It is not like it is in the movies, well, depending what movie you watch, but it's not a fairy tale. Marriages, commitments, connection, relationship takes work from both sides. So this is the decision that needs to be made here, that will be made by the two of you, on whether you work on this together, master this connection, put in the effort, equal give and take. Are you willing to rebuild again from the ground up? And we did see the Page of Pentacles, which is starting again from the very beginning, which is friendship. And then letting it unfold naturally, not in a rushed way. I'm getting that this connection happened very quickly. Like you fell in love very quickly. It was intense, it was passionate, it was very quick. And that could be what caused this Tower moment, that caused it to come crashing down. So a decision needs to be made here, Saggy, both you and your person, on whether you are willing to work on building this up again from the bottom. But first, this healing needs to happen. And it will happen. It's in the outcome. So, Saggy, I want to get some messages from your person, just to see what your person wants to say. And from you, for the cross-watchers, if you are cross-watching. What does your Sagittarius want to say? What does Sagittarius want to say to their person? Okay. Thank you for your beautiful presence in my life. So you definitely do see the Sagittarius, that your person is a very beautiful presence in your life. They are your wish fulfillment. Thank you for your beautiful presence in my life. It's heartbreaking. We can't have more than we do now. Yes, it is heartbreaking, but it is a necessary break. It's heartbreaking, I know, Sagittarius. You're like my long-lost best friend, so very deep connection here. What does your person want to say to you, Sagittarius? What does your person want to say to you? What is your... That fell. It said, I want more with you one day. See if it comes out again. What is your person? Whoa. Okay. Yeah. I love you. I hate you. I can't live without you. This is exactly what I've been feeling with this connection. It's like there's such deep love here, but when you come together, there's a lot of intense passion. There's a lot of, it's very intense, but then, it triggers. There's a lot of triggers here, which causes both of you then to go into conflict, anger, triggering, fears, insecurities, but you both miss each other. I said that, star-crossed lovers, exactly. It's like we're star-crossed lovers. Will we ever make it work? Wow. Exactly. It's like that Romeo-Juliet, scenario. You are my secret passion. How I wish I could hold you tonight. So you both are missing each other. I want to create with you, and you are my rose. This could be a twin flame connection at the bottom of the deck. I'm afraid if you touch me, you will destroy me. That is that devil energy, that Capricorn energy. Insecurities, fears, triggers, intensity, passion, lust, desire. That's that explosion that I was feeling that brought the two of you together. That it could have been a very, very intense, rushed connection, passionate connection, not built on a solid foundation, which is what brought this tower in. So the universe will always step in to bring in a tower moment if there is instability and if a situation is not for the highest good of everyone involved. God of Scorpio. So let's see, Sagittarius, overall, and as I picked up my deck, the Page of Earth was left behind. Again, card of friendship. So I'm really feeling like there needs to be a renewal in this connection. Card of advice as we close out this reading. Card of advice for Sagittarius, please, Spirit. As we close out this reading, thank you. Wow. Patience, temperance, again. Yes, I know. It is hard. Trust, Sagittarius, that this is coming together for the highest good of everyone involved. So we have Temperance twice here. Major Arcana, patience, trust, surrender. Sending you so much love and light, Sagittarius. Thank you for being here to the end. If this message did resonate, I'd love a like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment for me to let me know. Take care until your next reading. Blessings.